What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be doing a walk around on the Yfz450r build. Just going over all the parts, why I chose them, and yeah, just the overall build of the bike. So yeah, let's just get straight into the video. We're going to be starting from the base up. So we're just going to start with the engine. The motor's pretty much stock. It has 12.5 to 1 high compression piston, a full HMF. That's the header and the slip-on competition series, and then a Vortex ECU, which I'll be showing that when I pop the seat off. So from there, we're going to be talking about the rider triangle, which is basically bars, pegs, and seat. So as far as my bar setup goes, I'm just running Pro Taper CR high bends. These will soon be switched over to flex bars, probably in the next week, 2 weeks maybe. But yeah, those will be flex bars soon. We're running a stock Yamaha throttle with a lightened BNR throttle body spring, just to make that actuation easier. When you get arm pump, that feels like it just feels way harder to press overall. On the right side, we're running a stock brake lever and a stock master cylinder. That's just a Tusk master cylinder cap. And then on the left side, this is soon to be a blob delete start button. And then we're just waiting on a kill tether plug and play from BNR. And then my clutch side is a Works Connection Elite clutch lever. The ASVs are good. The Pro Tapers are good. I've just heard these are the smoothest. And yeah, so this is what I went with. It is insanely smooth. You can pull it in one finger, no problem. And it just, the clutch actuates like really smoothly with that lever. And then other than that, the bars, we're running Cycra Pro Bends. These are pretty sweet, super durable. Just keeps your hands out of harm's way from the trees and brushes and all that kind of stuff. And then we're running a stock steering stem. It's probably going to be a Hauser soon, just haven't gotten to that yet. But yeah, that's pretty much the bar setup. And then seat, it's stock foam with just a generic gripper seat on there. I'm probably going to switch over to a Quad-Tech hump seat, just because once this thing gets muddy at all, you're slipping all over the place. So yeah, that'll probably be switched over. And then while we're like on this top section of the bike, we might as well just go over the graphics kit. So it's the base kit from Spider Graphics. I believe the kit was like, I want to say like $250 shipped. But they're awesome to work with. They respond to emails insanely fast, and they give you what you want. You just tell them to go from mild to wild, and yeah. So it came out sweet. Tied the whole bike together. Powder coat matches the graphics pretty well, so I'm overall happy with it. And then as far as the pegs go, these are GYTR Nerf bars. They're basically the same thing as Wraths. They just don't have the extended pegs. So I might get some different pegs on here. Not sure yet, but I know you can unbolt these pegs and get different ones on there. So those might be changed soon. Let's see. For protection parts, we're running an Alba grab bar and an Alba front bumper. Those are both powder coated. And then we have a GYTR belly skid. That's aluminum. And then we're running Moose Racing case saver right over here. And then in the rear, we're running B&R Motorsports rotor guard and a B&R Motorsports sprocket guard. And that rotor guard also kind of acts as a skid guard. Swing arm skid. Goes under and protects all that stuff under there. So, as far as the geometry goes, stock length rear axle, that's soon to be changed over to a Yfz450x length axle. Probably gonna go with a Dominator, just because that lifetime warranty is nice. You get what you pay for. I've already gone through 2 axles, just from small little like clips of a tree. So yeah, moving to the front, we have ATV 4-play, high clearance A-arms. These run the X shocks. I did have B&R Revalve Yfz450r shocks on the front, but because I got this set up, I'm running X shocks. Gonna send those off to B&R soon, but I believe these are minus 0.75 on each side. So that's the front. And then just a little plug for a sponsor here. Got the radiator guard from Civo Parts. Awesome. Just nice to not have to duct tape the front of your bike every single race. Just a little 3D printed like poly material part. Pretty sweet. I'd recommend it. On the Civo Parts thing, we're also running their number plate. Pretty sweet. Just have it zip tied, just so if I hit anything, it doesn't snap off. It kind of has a pivot to it. And then in the rear, we're running a B&R Revalve stock Yfz450r shock. I don't know if you can see the B&R logo on the reservoir. Yeah, there it is. But yeah, and then a couple things I forgot. We're running a 38 Motorsports breather box. It's right in there. It's right there. And then also right here, we're running a OMI greasable steering stem clamp, which I would also highly recommend. Just keeps everything smoother. Yeah, so moving on. As far as the sprocket goes, we are running a 40 tooth, which is 2 teeth bigger than stock. And then we're running a DID gold X-ring chain. I switch back and forth from non-O-ring to O-ring to X-ring. All depends. O-ring chains will last longer, but they do have a little bit more resistance on them. Non-O-ring, you're gonna have to do more maintenance and lubing, but they don't last as long, but they don't have as much resistance on those. But yeah, the stock sprocket is stock. It's a 13 tooth, so 1340. And then wheels and tires. So the rears are DWT dual bead locks. The fronts are DWT single bead locks, and then those are all wrapped in Kenda stickies. Rears are 20s, fronts are 22s, just your standard XC setup. Yeah, so I'm trying to think what else we have on this build. Going under the seat. Alrighty, let me move this seat out of the way. So we have this clamp right here to hold the battery in place. And then we're running the Pro Design intake bracket, whatever you want to call it. And then just a uni air filter. I don't run the cover that goes over the airbox. It's a stock intake as well. And then yeah, here's the vortex. Here's the settings if you want to see those. yeah, so that's about it under the seat. Yeah, it's pretty stock under here, except the Vortex and the Pro Design intake bracket. And then other than that, we have just some like little parts like a temp gauge, radiator cap, and like I said, we're rating on flex bars and the kill tether and the blob delete. But other than that, I pretty much fully tore down this bike and did every bearing, every seal, every bushing, everything. And then we're also going to get a RRP Dominator carrier with a tapered roller bearings, way smoother in the rear. That carrier needs replaced anyway. But yeah, we already got the 09-10 clutch in this one because it is a 2010. Might switch over to a Hinson basket, not sure about that. But other than that, if you're wondering why the lower frame rail is not matching the rest of the frame, it's because that one was bent and I didn't know that. Which brings me to my next, I think the last piece of the puzzle, honestly. This frame is gusseted. So we got the gusset kit on there. The gusset for the steering stopper. And then you can't see it, but underneath in this spot that likes to bend on the Yfz's, we have a gusset on there as well. But other than that, I think that is it on the build. Some more things to come. I want to just fully switch this thing over to Elka's in the long run. But for now, we're just going to get those done by BNR. And then we're going to get the flex bars on there. Kill tether, the blob delete. And then a Precision Pro will be going on there very soon. Honestly, don't know why I didn't do it sooner. But yeah, we're going to slap that on there probably within the next couple rounds. Round one's the 30th of March. And yeah, that's pretty much a full breakdown of the 2024 XC build. Definitely be posting some racing videos for y'all, some clips, highlights, and once I get a GoPro, we'll do some full race videos. But other than that, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, peace out.